And this is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this under the skin technology in their right hand or in their foreheads. Kal halal Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kwakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the brothers on down, teaching, preaching, pushing this gospel, good news to four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of Israel. Greetings also to the few sisters that tune into these video epistles. I've called this lesson, Make It Plain. Yes, I'm speaking to you from Jamaica, here in rural Jamaica. The Most High has seen fit to wake up one of his in the middle of nowhere, the heart of Jamaica. And what we're looking at today is this, what's going on with this major prophecy, which we can't wait. It's so exciting. Revelation 13 and 16. When this man, what man? It's the man who's in rulership. It's the Edomite. He wants you to call him the white man. It's the devil in the scriptures. It's the Edomite. That's his true biblical nationality. And our power, his name is Yahweh, his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. And we are the true children of our power, the children of Israel. They're calling us bywords of Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the dispersed, the diaspora. We can look like the other nations because we've been spread to the four corners of the earth. This is part of our punishment for disobedience to our power. It's got nothing to do with this so-called strength of the other nations. No, it's our power who has put us in the situation we're in. And we're just about getting to the end of this man's rulership. Our power he sets up these kingdoms and he removes them. And this man is about to be removed, but he just got a few major prophecies that it's written. His judgment is written. So this CBDC we've been hearing about in recent times, the central bank digital currencies, virtually all these countries have got them. The scripture speaks about 18 nations, but this man has created nearly 200 nations, and nearly all of them have got the framework in place. This is the vehicle that's going to be used to fulfill this prophecy. And so it's really exciting. They're trying to join the man with the machine, their so-called high tech. So this is what is on the way. That's got us all excited. And this MEK that we see here in Revelation, it's this word, when you look it up, everything is straightforward. That's why we call the lesson, Make It Plain. You look it up, you see the word for M-A-R-K, the New Testament written in the Greek. This is a Greek word, it's charagma. What is it? It's a cutting into your flesh. You see, you look the core word for charagma, you see charax. What is that? This is the delivery system, like a palisade. You know, like you're building a fence, you sharpen up like the end of a piece of wood and you insert it into the ground and you make your fence around. It's like that. So this is what's going to be used, the delivery system for this man's so-called high technology. So you have charagma, you have charax, and then graphos. All these are core words. It's easy. You just do a quick Google search. You see all these things. It's not really a mystery. You just look it up. So we're in the business now. We're going to keep this lesson really short. He causeth. So the climate is being created. The marketing, it's just, oh, what are you worried about? All your medical records, you can do this, do that. It's all going to be nice. Just keep mentioning this. Marketing them are sexy it up. To get you away from thinking about the revelation and the scriptures and your true identity and his identity. No, you're not thinking about any of that. You want you to think about all these privileges, the nice parts. You can go to the shop, go to the movies, go to the restaurants. Fill up your car with gas. It's everything. You just open your car to do everything. Everything that you normally need, a car or a password, a card or a password or any such thing. It's all taken care of. So look at this word, just a quick definition here. Causeth, the producer of an effect. So that's the business that we're in at the minute. Producer of an effect or a result. You see? So let's just get maybe half a dozen scriptures here and just wrap up the lesson, because there's no need to keep going on. This is very straightforward here. Proverbs 29 and 6 and 7 identify this man, the wicked. Malachi 1, 3 and 4 tells you, and Job 9 and 24. He's the one who's in power. You have to recognize who's calling the shots. Put this thing on your face, take it off, put it on, take this portion. No, it's not needed. Oh, this person is a terrorist. Let's run over. Like everywhere is going, the terrorists all over the place. Who is the terrorist? Who's the one who was taking peace from the earth? Proverbs 29, 6 and 7, in the transgression of an evil man there is a snare, but the righteous doth sing and rejoice. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. He is not interested in the plight of the poor, because he's the one who's causing it. So why would he be interested? No interest whatsoever in whatever it is you're talking about. Psalms 55 and 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. He's coming after us. He who is this white man, the devil in the scriptures, who's he coming after? In Psalms 83, I won't go to that, he heads up the list of all the other nations, and they hate the children of Israel. The poor in the Bible, they hate that too. They hate the Father. They hate the Son. They hate the prophets, the angels, the children of the Most High. They've replaced him and covered him over and put their own image, made up a new name, and forced that onto the whole world, but especially his target, his brother, the Hebrew Israelites. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief. That's all they're thinking about. All of their time is spent on putting together yet another plan to come forward with another mad scheme, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. That's when they're happiest. But some of our people have joined on to them. Isaiah 56 and 10, his watchmen are blind, they're all ignorant. They're all dumb dogs. See, we're talking about making it plain. And you got some amongst us who are doing the opposite. They've joined onto this man. They're collecting money. They're getting favors and privileges from this man, so they can't speak the truth. They're supposed to be watchmen telling the children of Israel, don't join onto this man. Don't listen to what he's saying. Trust in your power. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. But no, they're not doing it. They're watchmen. They're blind. They're all ignorant. That's just your lack of knowledge. They're all dumb dogs. They cannot bark because they're compromised. If you check their accounts and the sources of their incomes, we know what's going on. All their fancy suit, their mouths are flapping. They've got more to say than everybody else. They try to be all this slick talk and mincing up words and all this. It's ridiculous to watch them. Who is it that they're trying to fool but themselves? They got a bunch of idiots following them. They're all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. They're sleeping. They're lying down, loving to slumber. And listen to the next verse. Yea, they're all greedy dogs, which can never have enough. And they're shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way. They've got their own definitions of words, their own breakdowns that they've made up to facilitate the lies and the compromised position that they're in. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. You see, what's the point? Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. So they don't want these prophecies to come to a conclusion. They don't want it all finished and wrapped up. They don't want the kingdom. They want to continue with their privileges. So their lies must continue. Dumb dogs, Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. They covet fields and take them by violence. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Who's in the earth that is doing all these things? It's the devil, the white man. It's the Edomite in the scriptures. We know who you are. We're not going to stop pointing out your true identity. You was worried about being found out. Well, you've been found out. The covering cast has truly been removed. We're next Psalms 37. Let's start at 9. Psalms 37, starting at 9. For evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. He's going to be removed from power, removed from the earth. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked, that's the devil, the white man, the dragon, the serpent, all these words, these titles belong to him. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming real soon. Press the button. The wicked have drawn out their sword and have bent their bow. See, this sword is his blessing that was given to him by Isaac. You read about that in Genesis 27 from around 37 to 41. So this sword comes in many different guises, and he's drawn it out now. He wants to put this under the skin technology in everyone, to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. It's the kingdom is what we're about. And this man is in his kingdom, and we have no part in it. So we don't want to be with the dumb dogs who cannot bark, who are compromised. No, we're making it plain. Revelation 13:16, that word there, M-A-R-K, in the Greek, is charagma, a thing inserted. The root word for charagma, charax. This is like a palisade, the delivery system, the syringe, if you like. And then graphos, further breaking down the word, is to do with writing. So it's straightforward. You have to understand you have an oppressor. It's that Edomite, it's the wicked in the scriptures. What does he do for a living? He's a warmonger, drug pusher, he's a pedophile, he's like a sexual deviant, a murderer, a sodomite. That's what he is. And we're not the same. There's some people, you start speaking, oh, why would such and such do whatever? We're all the same. It's all human rights, all these rights. Everybody's got all these rights. No, the Most High has a people. We're given the laws, statutes, and commandments, making us different, superior to everybody else, as we looked at in a previous lesson. It's about supremacy for the Hebrew Israelites over and above these other nations. That's what you should be dreaming about, meditating on, praying on, begging the Father to open your eyes to see you are different, better than these people. And we're not to accept this man's device. So we're not going to stretch the lesson beyond where it needs to be. Just a warning here to keep your eyes peeled, keep your head on a swivel. Not take it, not do it. You've been listening to Make It Plain, Revelation 13:16. Shalom, until the next one.